FNM TV presents Dun Dun Dun.
Round 2, Game 2. JT John DiMaio versus Nick Botto. Splinter Twin versus Valakut. Nick Botto, if you were watching the last one, ended up taking the first one. Double prime time. Triple Valakut. Lots of pain. That's all that really happens. So we'll see what JT does here, if he can get himself back in this by just going off with that combo. Splinter Twin on Exarch. And that nicely. Put himself back in a 1-game range instead of being on the cusp of elimination here. Put his opponent on it as well. Halimar Depths. And pass over to Nick. Must be frustrating running a combo deck when you don't see your pieces come together. Especially when you don't see either piece at all. I can only imagine. You'd figure in a deck that runs 8 total out of 60 that you would see them in general, but I guess not. But whatever. So, Nick has a Valakut in play. Going through his hands, see what he has. For his sake, hope he has a green source. If he has a green source, everything's fine. Oh, he plays Terramorphic Vision. Search out his green source. And he's going to pass over to JT. JT will probably continue digging for his pieces in some way, shape, or form. For a combo deck like this, if I was crazy enough to try it, I think I'd try Selective Memory as like a one-of to remove everything other than lands in your combo pieces in your deck, and just keep like a bunch of filters in your hand and just filter it all out. Filter out all the fluff, get everything that you need in your hand. Cultivate, Spell Pierced. JT's keeping his land count manageable. Preordained, keep on digging, JT. Keep on digging. Look for those pieces. Looks like JT may have stalled out on land here. Yep, not what you want to see against Valakut. You want to make sure you're hitting all your land drops. Stay even with these guys, or close as you possibly can, because they can get very out of hand very quickly. So, he's going to play for 4 mana an Oracle of Moldiah. Top card, Inferno. Plays extra land for that Oracle Moldiah. And JT will preordain yet again. Doesn't want him. Draws a new card. Looks like it's a Flash Freeze in hand. Looks like it. At least that's what I thought. I do have some glare on my TV right now, so try and shift around, see what I can see. So we've also had a little bit of life point issues on FNM TV for the show, so in the coming weeks I'm going to end up having this all paper coordinated. I'll give the feature matches paper to do theirs, and I'll have it labeled what game, what round. I'll be able to put it together for you guys so I have more accurate commentary as to what their life is. I could edit in life totals. It doesn't look that good in my opinion. It's a little bit extra work, and having to find the exact time in which all this damage is taking place upon resolutions, damage on the stack resolving, to make everything perfect. But we'll see what I can do. Hopefully, with the paper, everything being cataloged, it'll be a little bit easier to just give you guys the information when you're reading. when you're listening to this. I didn't know I could read sounds. Hopefully, you guys have that 7th sense of reading sounds. So, JT is going to tap 3. Nope. Maybe not. So you get Oracle. Seagate Oracle, look at the top two. I think JT's in a decent position right now. He's got his 2 red sources, got 3 blue. Digging out for something. And Oracle is just gonna keep doing work also for Nick. Nothing like cycling your land draws. Yep, put in your force in play, flip the next card, and that's a prime time. That is something JT needs to worry about and be able to deal with right now. So he's going to pay 2 to explore, draw that prime time. Probably play into the land from his hand, or from the top of his deck. And that's an Adventurer Zendikar. I haven't seen that card played against me in a long time, ever since Ian McPhee ended up leaving our play group over here. He used to run mono green Eldrazi all the time. Was the bane of my existence running black blue control. I don't know why people aren't playing mono green Eldrazi anymore. It's such a powerful and annoying deck. And even with Cobblade leaving now, it should see some forefront action, especially before the Eldrazi rotate. If it doesn't, I'd be extremely surprised. Comes down early with battlements to keep you blocked. Really can also run Wall of Tanglecord to keep out the air game. Keep out little blow blockers. It's more vulnerable to more removal being a creature and an artifact, but that doesn't really... I don't really think that matters when it's an 0/6 on turn 2. I can just eat blockers, eat attackers all day. So I was going to pay 7, bring an Avenger Zendikar, eat a Mana Leak. What are your guys' opinions on Green Sun Zenith and Summoning Trap? I'd like to hear what you guys have to think in the comments section. I'm more of a fan of Summoning Trap. I think it does a lot better in decks like Valakut, even out of not against a combo deck, like even against like red deck wins or anything that just doesn't run counter spells. I personally feel that Summoning Trap's a better card than Green Sun Zenith. Green Sun Zenith, you can be more selective. You have to pay an extra mana. You can get your early drops if you really need to, search out an Oracle Moldiah, but I really think that for what it's worth, that you really want to have those Summoning Traps in your main board. Or at the very least 2. You can do a split, but then have additional Summoning Traps in the sideboard and take out those Green Suns. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear what you guys have to think. So, JT's got 3 Seagate Oracles on the board. It's pretty good. And it looks like that's a battlement, I believe. Right now, Nick should probably be looking at prime time to come out, but he brings out the Ravine to eat a dude, which is always good getting through those blockers. Nick can kind of take his time in a way. You still have to worry about the combo going off, but it doesn't look to be happening right now. Me and JT had a great match this following week, Splinter Twin against Cobblade, and that'll more than likely be up soon, assuming I can get this all up to date. I've been trying to for last night and tonight to get all these up to you guys. Been a couple weeks behind. I think taps a green, taps a red. Explore, such a key card. Draw a card, look for more. Cultivate on the top, more land. If I'm not mistaken, Nick still should have a prime time in his hand. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he drew it off that Explorer. And just hasn't played it yet. Fearing counter spells. So we're 10 minutes deep in this match. and no combo, no Titan, and just a bunch of dudes sitting there. JT looks to be going for that combo right now. Looks like he might hit it, but that's a combust. Yeah, that hurts. He's going to play another one and pass it over. Tap down that green. So JT can put out that twin. He's got this. If that is a twin, I see a red card in his hand. I think it's Inferno Titan, actually. No, JT is hesitating. I don't think he has that twin. Or what he'd be worried about in this situation. That would stop twin if he did indeed have it. So he did have the twin. I don't know what he's worried about in this situation. I'm not entirely sure that works. I believe it equips the enchantment. He Nature's Claims. You do the ability to untap the first Deceiver Exarch, and before that Nature's Claim can resolve, you can just keep going off on your combo because your untap was the last on the stack. And that'll resolve, and then you can put something else on the stack again and just keep redoing it. Or at least that's, I believe, how Moto does it, so I believe JT just misplayed that there to get this win. On the plus side, JT gains 4 life, though. So, yeah. Oh, well. And it goes through his deck. It's a mountain. Puts it in his hand. Cultivate doing more work. Still not over. He has a Splinter Twin in his hand. He just has to survive through this with that Deceiver Exarch on board, which isn't impossible. I mean, Nick might have the Beast Within, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, he's going to deal extra damage to it with Valakut. Valakut dies. Valakut kills the Exarch. So now JT is looking at needing another Exarch to get this going. Which, if he has a mana also, he can just do it all in one turn and it's not really an issue. But yeah, he had an opportunity for a win there, if I'm not mistaken. Because usually how Moto does it is you can Jace's Ingenuity. After you draw the 3 cards, you can put something else in the stack, which might be another Jace's Ingenuity, and you can put something else in the stack after that 1 card resolves. So, as far as I'm aware of, JT could have won there. If you guys think anything differently, please put it in the comment section. Like learning new stuff. Doesn't really matter if it makes myself look like a fool. And JT concedes the game. So, that's it. JT ends up losing 0-2 to Nick Botto. Nick does some good work with his Valakut deck there. If you guys are in the Salem area, Boston, Massachusetts, come on over. Let us know that you came over from seeing FNM TV being broadcast on YouTube, and we'll get you on camera. Just let me know. Talk to you guys in the next one.